This segment is sponsored by White32 Dental. Many of us have thought about upgrading our smile, but we want to feel comfortable and confident in where we choose to get that help. Our next guest found the right fit at White32 Dental after a cosmetic consultation with Dr. Charles White, dentist and owner of White32 Dental, who joins us now along with his patient, Alicia Boutain. Welcome back, Dr. White, and welcome to Great Day Washington. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So, Dr. White, how did Alicia come to find you, and then what were your initial concerns when you met with her?
Yeah, so actually, Alicia, she found us through her husband, who actually watches WC.
Oh, love that, love that.
So he was the one who actually who made the call, and you know, and I guess I can let Alicia kind of tell her story, but basically, she came in for a cosmetic consultation with us, and just was wanting to make a little bit of a change, and you know, I can kind of let you.
Yeah. What were those changes, Alicia?
Yeah, so I started out with Invisalign, and once I got to my teeth weren't messed up, but once I got to the exact look that I wanted, I had to wear retainers every single day, and keeping up with that process was kind of like a hard task. So the veneers were going to make it my smile more permanent and just kind of get me to the level that I wanted to get to.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
When you went to visit Dr. White's office, how did you know that this was the right fit for you?
Well, it's just the overall customer service, the initial phone call, just the family environment. Dr. White really took his time to figure out what I wanted. I didn't feel like a number. I visited many different places where I just kind of felt rushed and pushed through, but he just slowed down, wanted to find out what I needed, and it felt more like a collaboration and like, what are we going to do together, how are we going to make this work, and how I'm going to treat you like an individual customer. So I just felt really confident with him.
Yeah, sounds a lot like Dr. White. All your patients say that they love him and they love coming to see you. How do you feel about the results?
Amazing. Again, going to the dentist, but I hate the process is over just because I enjoyed all the visits and I enjoyed just the time and care that they took every single time they came to visit.
Yeah, that's refreshing. Someone who likes to go to the dentist. Dr. White, when people hear veneers, sometimes they're scared.
Sure.
How do you go about the process with your patients?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation on the internet about veneers. You know, some people think like, oh, like you're gonna shave down all my teeth, and it's like that's not necessarily true. Veneers are actually probably the most one of the most conservative types of treatments that we can do. And our goal, remember, in dentistry is to try to honor biology, right, and to respect it. So, you know, when we do veneers, we're not trying to overdo it. Okay, what I mean when I say that is that we want it to match the patient, right? And so when it comes to actually choosing the veneers, the shapes, the colors, we have to really know who you're dealing with, right? So that's why it takes so much time to actually like get to know the patient, see what they're looking for, right? Because you know it's one of those things where you can it's not a one size fits all,
right?
You know, I mean, yes, you could buy a suit or a dress off the rack, right? And it could kind of get you through, but you know, ultimately speaking, the way that a dress or a suit actually fully fits you and you can get it customized and tailored to you, that's going to make the suit actually enhance what you already have. And that's what we're there to do. It's not to cover up anything. It's really more just to enhance the natural beauty that's already there.
Yeah, wow. And they do look so natural and just so beautiful. Did you have anything else done with Dr. White?
I actually had the whitening done on the lower teeth as well. So.
Yeah, just a beautiful smile. Do you work with your patients? Like, do some patients say, I want a bright white, and you are like, well, in order to look more natural, let me show you some options. Does that happen?
Yes, it does. And it's one of those things where obviously it's your mouth, so the ultimate decision is yours. But at the same time, I always I have to, you know, put the bounds on there, you know, because you still want it to look natural.
Yes.
You know, you want people to say like, wow, you look great, not wow, you got your teeth done.
Right. And that's, you know, working with someone who you trust is telling you truthful information and not just, okay, whatever you want to pay for. You want the brightest white? That's fine. But no, someone's giving you honest advice. One more thing about veneers, Dr. White. Who's a great candidate? Is everyone that walks in and asks for them a good candidate, or is there anyone in particular?
Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, not everybody is a great candidate for it. We obviously want to make sure that at this foundation, the function, the health of the teeth are there, right? And unfortunately with Alicia, she actually had a very healthy set of teeth.
Yeah.
And so it actually made it for the perfect candidate because then we're not having to manage like, you know, gum disease and things of that nature. So, you know, when we first come in, we want to make sure that everything is nice and healthy, the gums are in good shape, Everything is there's no cavities or anything like that. And then at that point, then we can actually have the cosmetic conversation.
All right. Well, everything looks beautiful. Shout out to your husband for seeing Dr. White on WUSA 9 and giving that call. Your smile is beautiful. Dr. White, thank you for being here.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Yep, of course. And if you want to learn more or schedule an appointment with Dr. White, just give them a call at 240-221-6608, or you can go to white32dc.com. Just mention Alicia for a complimentary cosmetic consultation.